Okay, welcome back, everybody. We're going to try a sim race in the rain or some rain. We're going to try this grind race that has rain and, well, usually has rain. We're going to try it in full sim mode. First, car selection. The one I've selected is the WRX, which is known to be a good handling car in the daily race. We'll start out on hard tires with the idea that we need to try to make it 4 laps if it doesn't rain. So we need to manage fuel from the start, aim for that fourth lap pit stop, and chances are it'll rain on lap 3. If it does rain on lap 3, we'll try to use up our extra fuel we saved the best we can because it'll be raining, but we'll use it on the straightaways. So to set this car up for rain, we want to get some body roll in this car. So we want to soften up the roll bars a lot, and we want to soften up the springs. So personal preference, you can use the performance points to see what direction you'll need to go. Another um, thing to look out in the rain is the rear toe angle. So we tow the rear end in to try to prevent it, to give it a little bit of turn bite to prevent it from wanting to lose traction. Or how can I say that? Um, we use a little toe angle on the rear end, so when the outside wheel gets loaded up, it's slightly pointed in the direction we want to go, which makes the car can make the car more stable. However, that can be more of a problem in the rain and on a wet track and lead to the rear end braking traction. So that is one setting. I don't know if I changed it. I don't believe I did. The other settings we want are like our preload setting and our differential settings. So these are labeled weird, but I believe initial torque is your preload. So that's how hard it hits when first rear end, when power is applied. And then your acceleration is basically how much torque is applied to make the rear end lock together. So the higher the number, um, let's see, yeah, the higher the number, the least amount of torque to lock the rear end. So, and then you have braking sensitivity, which the best I can tell is this is just basically your coast on your rear end. Now you want a little bit of drag on your back end. These you want to tone down. So normally you would think in the rain you would add a little wing, but here we've taken all the wing off, and that's because of the characteristics of the track. But if it was a very turny track, you could see adding wing for the wet pavement. And then we have, you see everything else. And I believe there were possibly slight adjustments made here, possibly with, I think, second and third gear may have changed. Um, so when you set up a car in sim, you're kind of like, you want to get the car set up good so you're in the right RPM range coming off the corner. You don't want to be between gears. So a lot of times second and third are really important to help you regulate speed and get the car set up and set in the middle of the corner and get ready to launch off. Like I said, I don't remember if I changed any of this stuff, so I don't remember what I changed.